Hi, I'm Monica Loving with Ivystone, and I'm here today with Rebecca Mattie, who is the Vice President of Design at Napa Home and Garden. When you're thinking about new designs for Napa, what's your fashion week? How do you determine the trends you want to follow?
So the last few years obviously have been very interesting for all of us. We've been rather creative, I would say, in how we approach trend, look to trend, and frankly, it's been a little bit more of an introspective process than it would normally.
Yeah.
I mean, pre-pandemic, like most people, we would go to Europe and look to Europe. We'd go to Maison and Frankfurt at Ambiente.
Makes sense.
Look to those places for not just color palette, but how are people decorating their homes. And most recently, I think our approach has been, as I said, more introspective. Mm-hmm. How are we utilizing our home spaces differently, and how are we making our homes work for us? In terms of finish trends, metal finish trends, silver is making a comeback, but gold and brass, they're staples. And but I think what's most exciting and what we're pushing for is this idea that you can mix your metal finishes together. It doesn't have to be all brass, all gold, all silver, but this idea of mixing and then bringing in matte black, which is also really important. And you're seeing a lot in kitchen and bathroom hardware is coming into home decor as well. So so the blending, it's more about curating the mix of finishes together versus just one particular finish. And then in terms of color, the 70s, the 80s are making a comeback, and whether and they may not be for everybody, but you will see a lot of those coming through. The aquas, the melons, and yellow. We're seeing a lot of yellow. I think we'll see blush again, the blush pinks coming back. But I think it's also in the way it's their usage and how they translate into, whether it's pillows or decorative ceramics.
So from your perspective, are there any style trends, sizes, small, large, wide? Are there types of things like that you're really seeing that people are using in their homes now?
Objets.
Oh yes, love those.
Because we all love doing our shelfie in our homes. So, again, it goes back to, what does it mean to me? That nostalgia, that relevance, which you often can find in objets. So whether they're used on the shelf or a coffee table, we're seeing a lot of those. And again, multi-purpose product that has multiple uses. Trays, whether they're for your desk or for use with food and entertaining. Biophilic design by nature is, about bringing the outdoor in, but it's also about expanding your home outdoor into the outdoor space.
Sure. Yeah.
Green, obviously, it's been a big trend. Green in all shades. So bringing that outdoor color into your homes has been important, and we're seeing that in unusual spaces, like cabinets, hallways, where you wouldn't normally see green. But in terms of product, how we decorate with plants, obviously, has been a big, a draw, whether they're faux or real.
Is the world turning to more eco-centric thinking?
I would say natural fibers, as you see in basketry, has been more common. And I think the draw particularly is that it's a cozy, warm, natural fiber that feels casual and comfortable. And that's what people are looking to. They want to feel really comfortable and secure and cozy in their home environments. And I think that lends itself to that.
Yeah. And it also matches everything.
Yes,
it doesn't have a color.
It goes with all
that's
colors.
That's a great thing. It goes with all colors. So are you seeing any lasting trends from the pandemic?
the home office is a really essential part of the home now, where it really wasn't before. We live in our homes differently now.
Yeah.
Right? We have to make the most out of every room, every corner in that house has to be functional. People are still going to be decorating their homes, redecorating their homes. I was talking with someone recently about the renovations they made and during the pandemic, but now there's that new gorgeous room in their home. They have to furnish it. So I think there will always be corners of the house that are going to call upon some sort of need for newness, a refresh. But I think there's also new opportunities. There's more gardeners, who
You're right.
in the world now, who, let's hope they continue to be gardeners.
Thank you for your time today. I know you're a very busy person, and we and our readers and listeners are going to be really excited to hear what you have to say.
Oh, great. Well, thank you, Monica. I appreciate
So again,
it.
Rebecca, thank you.